Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise, glory, honor goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and sincerity. To you, I say shalom. We are the Lions of Judah, Jeshurun, Brother Khan from the set, the Lions of Judah, coming at y'all with some various topics through the spirit, end time prophecy. Everything is heating up. Now it's time to get serious within this thing. You got brothers with bugged out doctrines. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna dive into this through the spirit. We're gonna dive into the scriptures through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. So if you got that out, you can pull that up real quick.
Come. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, there you go, Shalaki. Hey, come on, you got it, Doc. That second edge is 1 and 30. You can start at 38.
Con. And it say, and now, brother, behold, what glory and see the people that come from the east, unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, O.C., Amos, and Micaias, Joel, Abias, and Jonas, Nahum, and what's that word right there?
Habakkuk.
Con.
Habakkuk. So Phineas.
Haggai, Zacharias, and Malachi.
Which is called also an angel of the Lord Yahweh. So we brought this scripture out to prove reincarnation, man. All right, because you got these brothers, you know what I'm saying, who really not built up in the spirit, but they speak it as if they know the scriptures and stuff like that. So our job is to come and to rebuke and to defend the gospel, man. So with that, go to Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. So the Most High said he's going to give us leaders, and he pretty much named the patriarchs, man. Okay, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and then you got some of the minor prophets that was also mentioned within the text, man. All right.
Okay, let me show my screen.
So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 13, and it reads, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. That's a good precept, but that's not the one. Go to 15. So like go to 15. Yeah, Khan. So this proves reincarnation right here, and it reads, and ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for the Lord Yahweh power shall slay thee and call his servants by another name. So when you get slayed, what do that means? When you shall slay thee. All right, because they persecuted the prophets of old, man. All right, the disciples were put to death. All right, so he said they shall be called by another name. All right, they're not going to be called Peter. All right, they're not going to be called John. You're going to get another name right there. You see what I'm saying? So that proves reincarnation. Go to Revelation chapter 10, verse 10.
After you done, I got a precept too. You got some reincarnation precept, Talama?
Yeah, I got one after you.
Yeah, we just gonna cut that up first, then we're gonna get into the end time stuff.
So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 10 to 10. And it reads, and I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Verse 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings, man. So the Most High said that he shall prophesy again against nations, tongues, and kings, man. That's different kingdoms, man. All right.
Right.
So that proves that reincarnation is real right then and there. So what is brothers reading out here, man? All right, what is brothers reading? What are they comprehending, man? All right, but go ahead, King. You got it.
Okay, let me share my screen real quick. Salaki. Yeah, share, y'all can see it.
Come.
All right, this John 9:1. Somebody start going and read this one.
Hey, this is the book of John. Shalom, Salaki, Shalom to the people on the comment board to them. But this is the book of St. John, chapter 9 and verse 2. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?
So this is a man. This is a man that was born blind from the birth. You know what I'm saying? He came out the womb, born not being able to see. You know what I'm saying? This just cutting up the fact that reincarnation is real in the Bible. We just gonna get into that before we get into the end time stuff. Go ahead.
Verse 3, Yahweh shall answer, neither have this man sinned, nor his parents.
Nor his parents. Why is he saying it? Now, why is he saying it though, right? Salaki. Why is it saying that? Neither have this man sinned nor his parents, right? Because when you sin, your children can take on your sins, or you take on the sins of your parents or their forefathers. Now, this is Lamentations 5:7. It reads, our fathers have sinned and are not, meaning they're not here anymore, and we have borne their iniquities. We have borne the, you know what I'm saying? Basically the sins of our forefathers. This is why a child could be born smack dead right in the middle of the hood in the trenches. They didn't ask to be there, but they taking on the sins of their forefathers. That's why when we say the white man is going to pay for the sins of their forefathers, but they'll say, man, I didn't have anything to do with anything. I wasn't there, but they still living easy off the blood money. Right? All right, reading on.
Verse 3, no, Salakia, the latter half of verse 2, it says, but that the works of Yahweh should be made manifest in him. I must work the works of him.
Verse 2. You got wait, what's
Salakia, I'm gonna just start at 3. I'm gonna do 3 over. I'm gonna do 3 over Salakia. Verse 3, Yahweh shall answer, neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of Yahweh shouldn't be made manifest in him.
Now, boom, why is it saying that? The works of Yahweh shall be made manifest. So it's saying basically this man didn't sin in his past life, neither did his parents sin, but he was born blind just so the Most High could show his power through Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Shai had the power to heal the blind, the sick, make the lame walk, and you know what I'm saying? Basically raise the dead from the dead. He had these powers. So it's saying neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of Yahweh should be manifest in him. Right.
Hey, Khan, that's sort of like a slice on the whole thing right there.
Yeah,
that's it. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all got it though. You got it.
Yeah, this is something easy to understand though. You know what I'm saying?
What Salaki, you can finish. Like I was saying, Tazamat gave me his precept.
Hold on, real quick. Before I grab Tazamat, I'm grabbing one more and then I'm grabbing Tazamat real quick. Just to slice up this reincarnation thing, because it's something simple at this point. That's why you got certain even these heathen, they know certain stuff when it comes to certain stuff, the ancient knowledge that we knew. You know what I'm saying? It's just they be worshiping false idol gods. That's why y'all know y'all ever watch Zach and Cody?
Yeah, I remember
Zach and Cody. What's the girl in there? The Asian chick, London or something on there? She had a movie called The Homecoming Warrior or something like that, and they had reincarnation on the movie, or whether she's supposed to be reincarnated as one of her ancestors. So it's like even these heathen, they know that this type of info is true. It's just they worshiping false idol gods. It's just we discontinue from our heritage pursuant to Jeremiah 17:4. So it's like we don't understand this knowledge now until now. You know what I'm saying? We being awakened to this knowledge. Now this is Matthew 16:28. Somebody want to go ahead and read that? Better yet, verse 27.
Khan, it's the book of This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, and verse 27. For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works.
Every man according to his works. That's why we doing this live stream right now, bro. We trying to have good works up on our bill before the Lord step on the scene, and he finna step on the scene soon. And he give you what you give, what he give you. You a murder on this side, he giving you murder. You know what I'm saying? So,
verse 28. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom.
Now, did you just hear that? It said, there be some of you standing here. Now, this is in the red letters when you read the Bible. This is Yahweh Shai, the one you call Jesus Christ. This is him saying this out of his own mouth. And when he come on the scene in the time of the Roman Empire, right? This was 2,000 years ago. So, boom. He's saying, verily I say unto you, there be some of you standing here. I mean, if he's saying this 2,000 years ago, how do you live 2,000 years old unless you immortal, bro? You know what I'm saying? People didn't have immortal bodies at the time. Ain't nobody gonna have an immortal body until the kingdom come. So he's saying there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. That means some people in these last days, because there's gonna be a mass slaughter of people. The Most High gonna use Esau that sword to wipe out a lot of our wicked people, and Esau gonna wipe out a lot of his own people and a lot of these heathen in the way. So he said there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Because certain people gonna walk right in. Right? What you got, Salomon?
Others brought out mighty points, precepts. But we could go to the book of Matthew, the 16th chapter. But yeah, Khan, everybody back then in the ancient world, they already knew about regeneration, right? And Edomites, well, I wasn't there, my forefathers did, but that wasn't me. They don't even understand that really was them, right?
Yeah,
them slave masters and the damn white Edomite babies and stuff like that. That was them. They just back on the earth as modern day Edomites.
Exactly. 16 what?
And 13. I'll read it. And it's showing you that literally reincarnation is in the Bible. It says, when Yahweh Shai came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I am, that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say thou art John the Baptist, some say Elijah, and other Jeremiah or one of the prophets. Now, why would they say Christ might be Jeremiah if Jeremiah already died? Because they already understood it was a common knowledge back then about regeneration. I'm gonna keep reading. He said unto them, but whom say that I am? Salakia, whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art Christ, the Son of the living God. Right? So that's just showing you that it was common knowledge back then of regeneration. Let me get a couple more precepts.
What you got?
Malachi 4.
This is a simple doctrine to cut up. It's just you got certain people that don't believe it's true.
Hey, Khan, Salaki, I got a precept after him too. Whenever you done bringing out your precepts, I got one next too.
All right, Khan. You Malachi 4 on what?
Yeah, Malachi 4, and I'm gonna read verse 5.
All right, bring it out, King.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 4, and verse 5. It says, behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. So if Elijah some people might say Elijah didn't die, right? But let's go to the book of Matthew to link up with it. You have some people, they say, well, Elijah he didn't die. He got beamed up in a whirlwind. But we know that flesh and blood can't enter into the third heaven. But I'm gonna go to the book of Matthew, the 11th chapter, to link it up.
All right, Matthew 11 to what?
Let's start at verse 12. It says, and from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force, right? Because we are the kingdom of heaven. It says, for all the prophets and the law prophesied unto John, and if ye will receive it, this is Elias to come. This is Elias which was fit to come. He that have ears, let him hear. So the Lord said, he that have ears, let him hear, because he already knew you don't have a bug out saying regeneration not in the Bible. This is not for everybody to understand, but he that have ears, let him hear. Right? So Elijah was John the Baptist back on the earth.
Now, why is it saying he that have ears, let him hear? I just want to grab this real quick. My fault, Salaki.
You got it.
He that have ears, let him hear. Now, we know this one. We know this one well. You already know where I'm going. It is for edification purposes. This is why it's saying he that have ears, let him hear. Now, why is it saying that? Right? Because the Most High actually has an angel watching over people right now. People that can't get this doctrine or can't understand why we the Israelites can't understand why the white man got to go into captivity, as well as the other nations, why the white man has to be wiped out after he's done going into captivity. Like Christians and people in this world, they can't understand it. It sounds like something harsh and cruel to them because they don't understand the way the Most High work and they don't understand these precepts, man. This is Isaiah 6 and 10. Spike, you gotta read.
It says, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy, shut their eyes lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
Now, what it's saying, Acts 3 and 19, repent ye therefore and be converted. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we out there on the highways and the byways doing, we out there teaching our people, man, repent, right? But it's like they'll come up and they'll scoff or they'll try to come up talking like they know, like they know something, don't know something. Like Buddy that came up with that young boy never broke again spirit, you remember? You know what I'm saying? You acting like you know something, but don't know what nothing, right? You know what I'm saying?
You had a scoffer in the comment section that said that he was right. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. The man's don't even know when he finna have his next meal, man.
Right. The Lord got an angel blocking him from understanding what we bringing out. You know what I'm saying? You want to read that again? Hold on, I'm gonna read it over. Verse 10 say, make the heart of this people fat. You know what I'm saying? Talking about their mind, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too heavy for them to understand. And make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart, meaning their mind again, and convert, meaning change and be healed. And that's something our people don't want to do. Boom. That's what you got.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
Get Daniel 12, verse 13. Back on the reincarnation genre.
Hey, now, Salaki, hold on. Stay in order. Let Tazama finish his precept.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What you had, Tazama?
I just had one. Then brothers got it. Revelation 1 and 7. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. All right, and they also was pierced him. Now, why would it say everybody gonna see him and the people that pierced him? Right, because the people that pierced them is back on the earth right now. The modern Romans are the Americans. Right, it says, in all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. So that's plain.
Yup, that's plain because he coming back for the people. He want his lick back. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, get your precept, and then I had a precept. I'm gonna just come after you though.
Daniel,
I done heard brothers
say
Daniel 7 and what?
Daniel 12 verse 13.
12, 13. Because I didn't even heard certain people say like, man, hey, these Rothschilds, some like Jacob Rothschild, he might be King Antiochus Epiphany coming back. You know what I'm saying? He the top elite.
And kingdoms are reincarnated too. Kingdoms are also reincarnated too as well.
Yeah, that's why it's called Babylon.
This the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 13, and it reads, but go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. So that's plain right there. You see what I'm saying? That's plain. He was gonna die, and then in the end of days, he's gonna be standing in his lot. What's your lot? Being a prophet. You know what I'm saying?
And this is in the book of Daniel. So this will over 2,000 years ago. This before Yahweh Shai stepped on the scene is Yahweh Shai.
And guess what? Then Daniel, he had a dream about the four beasts, the different kingdoms. So that means Daniel was here right now in the second leg of the Roman Empire, which is Babylon. You know what I'm saying? And go to Psalms 104, chapter 29. This is my favorite one right here. This is my favorite reincarnation precept.
All right, bring it out, King.
And it reads, "Thou hidest thy face." What's that? Psalms 104:29. It say, "Thou hidest thy face; they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath; they die, and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit; they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth." So when you renew something, that means to do again. You know what I'm saying? So that's playing upon tables right there, man. When you die, the Most High, the Most High take away your breath. You go back up to the Spirit. The Most High, he recreates you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You had something, y'all done? I know you had something.
One more precept about 2nd Edges 14-35.
Second Edges 14-35. There you go.
This the book of 2nd Edges chapter 14-35, and it reads, "For after death shall the judgment come. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the name of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared." So that just goes back to that scripture in the book of Isaiah where it say that he was going to slay you and call you by another name.
Yeah, I was just gonna pull it. There, I was just gonna pull it.
But you can pull it again for the edification. Bob Shaw.
Yeah, I was just gonna pull that, bro. We on the same page, bro. That's a spirit. This Isaiah 65:15. "And ye shall leave your name for a curse until my hold on, matter of fact, I'm gonna read from verse 13. It said, "Therefore, thus saith the Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye should be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye should be ashamed." And it's talking about the time of Jacob's trouble when all hell break loose and it's food shortages, water shortages, all that. Verse 14, "Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall have for vexation of spirit." Verse 15, "And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for Yahweh shall slay thee and call his servants by another name."
It don't get no simpler than that.
Bingo. That's how you link up the precepts, man. Y'all want to read that over?
You got it, Ken. Go ahead.
It says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. You know what I'm saying? Calling my servants by another name.
Yes, I got a precept. I already got it. Shalaki, let me pull this up right fast. I believe it's H. All right. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 19. I'm gonna start at verse I'm gonna start at 27, and it reads.
Hold on. Matthew 19, 27. Just bring it up for edification.
No, I had it up already. I can shut though.
Oh, go ahead. Pull it on you.
Yeah, the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 27. "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." So why is Yahweh telling the disciples, when I come back in the future, and in all my glory, and I sit on my throne, you're going to sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And what else he goes on to say? And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or a father, or a mother, or a wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. Okay, so he's telling the disciples in the regeneration upon my return, man. Okay, your bodies are going to be regenerated, and you're going to judge the 12 tribes in the kingdom of heaven, and that's in the New Jerusalem. Okay, and you're going to have you're going to receive back everything that you lost 100-fold. So that upon tables, man, it says it right there in the regeneration when the Son of Man sits on the throne. So if you don't have eyes to see, if you want to pull out scriptures and combat this, okay, then 99.9% of the time you've been smitten with the spirit of blindness and madness, okay, because you just saying anything to combat the doctrine. That's biblical. This is a biblical doctrine right here, regeneration. Yahweh Shai believed in it. Okay, so how come you don't want to believe in it?
Anybody got a precept?
Khan,
somebody get Hebrews. All right, go ahead, Kane. You got it.
Khan, I'll bring out just one more to link up in the book of Titus.
Khan, Shalaki.
Titus what?
Chapter 3, verse 5. As the brother said, regeneration is literally all throughout the scriptures. Yahweh Shai even believed in it. So, this book, and the word regeneration is literally in the Bible.
Khan, bring that up.
The book of Titus, chapter 3 and verse 5, says, not by works of righteousness which we have done, but according to his mercy he saved us by the washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Ghost. So regeneration is literally all over the Bible.
This something simple to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Real life.
It's just for edification purposes for people that probably don't know, or just cutting up that, you know what I'm saying, bugged out people that don't believe in.
Yeah, that was a beautiful precept, Bob.
I got one last one. This on resurrection right here. Get Hebrews 6 and 2.
Hebrews 6 and 2.
Con, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 2, and it reads, of the doctrine of baptism and of laying on of hands and of resurrection of the dead and of eternal judgment, and this will we do if Yahweh permit. So that's when Yahweh Shah said that people gonna be resurrected. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was going into, man. So how much more regeneration? All right. It's them now on the same playing field right there.
Right.
It's saying, and this will we do if Yahweh permit. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High gonna permit when the time is right.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. All right, y'all want to move forward? So we basically cut that up. All right, what we got next? Y'all want to dab into this?
Yeah, man. I guess I'm gonna just start off with this one video, man. With this Amazon one right here, man. You know, if y'all can see my screen, this video, I just want to play this, man, about end time prophecy. Matter of fact, we're gonna come back to that. Let's get this. The United States fires warning shots at Iranian vessels. Okay, so let's get this. This was just yesterday.
The U.S. and Iran and the tense encounters in the Persian Gulf. New video showing Iranian speedboats swarming U.S. Navy and Coast Guard ships. The U.S. Navy firing warning shots. Here's our chief global affairs correspondent, Martha Raddatz, tonight.
It was pitch black in the Persian Gulf as the armed Iranian patrol boat sped towards the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard vessels, ignoring multiple verbal warnings and blaring horns. It was not until the Iranians got within 68 yards of the U.S. vessels that the U.S. fired warning shots. That streak of light you see, that the three Iranian boats finally turned around. This is the second time this month that the Iranians have swarmed U.S. vessels, the U.S. Navy saying the Iranians are conducting aggressive, unsafe, harassing maneuvers without due regard for the safety of other vessels as required by international law. These two encounters, the first time Iranian boats have harassed the U.S. in over a year.
There are hardliners who don't want the nuclear talks between the U.S. and Iran to succeed, so they're stepping up the pressure, trying to provoke a fight that will derail those talks.
And David, these aggressive and sudden encounters are exactly the kind that can lead to mistakes and escalation. David?
All right, Martha Raddatz. We'll see you here tomorrow night, Martha, for our coverage of the president.
Hey, Khan, so anybody got any precepts on the Persians and the Medes going to war with Babylon?
Hey, I got one. Got my screen here.
Khan.
It's Matthew 24:6. Matter of fact, we can start at verse 3.
Khan, it's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 3. And it reads, as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, what shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming in the end of the world? And
now, this is one of Yahushua disciples. He asked them, what's going to be the times of the end of the world? How will we know? Because this also going to regeneration too. Because how will we be asking about the end of the world if this 2,000 years ago? You know what I'm saying? Whoever this disciple was, he must have known, I'm coming back on this earth sometime in the last days, because the people that's going to pierce my Lord are going to be back too. So he asked him, like, okay, what's going to be the signs of the times of the end of the world then, Lord? You know what I'm saying? Verse 4.
And Yahushua answered and said unto him, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
Now, bro, now didn't we do a lesson about a couple weeks ago about dude that pulled up with that Chrysler minivan talking about he was the Messiah? Yeah, and I've seen videos on people talking about they was Christ and all this stuff, but they talking about they the white Jesus, right? So this is just one of the many signs that the Lord said before he was gonna come in.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Now, what did we just read about? I mean, what that video just said.
Wars and rumors of wars. We blinking at the Iranian vessels.
Exactly. Sending, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say we, I'm gonna say Babylon blinking at the Iranian vessels.
And then what Russia doing? They testing missiles. You got China testing sonic missiles or whatever that can get past U.S. defenses, bro. And then the U.S. got tension with China, North Korea, Iran, Russia. Then you got Russia going back and forth with the Ukraine. This is wars and rumors of wars going on. You feel me? Verse 7.
Salak say, for nation shall rise. Verse 6. And I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna bring it out after I read this.
Do verse 7.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Now, in the year 2019, bro, I remember like at the early 2019, it was an earthquake every single day in certain parts of the world, and it's probably still going on. Now they're saying there should be famines. You know what I'm saying? So you got these truckers going on strike right now because it's going to be a famine of what? The food, right? It's going to be food shortages out here. In certain places, it's already a food shortage right now. Then you got pestilence.
Gas shortage too coming too out Salakia.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, you got the article on it.
Yeah, I think y'all down.
Pull it up. Try to pull it up. Okay, it said pestilence is right now. COVID, so-called COVID, is a pestilence. Even though COVID, just to throw this out there, if you have the so-called C virus or whatever, because they'll try to take down our video, they'll do that. If you got the so-called C virus, you either have the flu or you have radiation poisoning. The reason you have radiation poisoning is because of this 5G and all this radiation that they push now with. So if you have that, bro, that's all it is or whatever. It's not what they trying to make it out to be. They actually killing people in them hospitals. I'm just having to throw that out there. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So before like all here truly break loose, this is just the beginning, bro.
Come on.
Oh man, we might as well read down, bro. For the people that don't necessarily read the script, we might as well read down. Verse 9.
Say, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Because these people hate us, bro, stand on that forefront pushing this word. Your own family. That's why Matthew 10 and 22 say, you should be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. So it's like your own family members, like when they get to coming for us out here, like what they Israelite nigga at? They go, oh, he up the street, he just went down the street or whatever, he trying to run away. Because your own family gonna turn against you when you really in this for real. Right? Verse 10.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Now, what they say, many shall be offended. Now, don't people get offended, bro? When we out there talking about, hey, brother, you bald head is a sin, sister. Blonde hair is unclean. Don't they get offended by that?
Come on.
They want to kill us for little stuff like that.
The lady rode past camp about a month and a half ago. She said, devil worshippers. She rode past all other damn devil worshippers.
But they out there doing the devil works. Verse 11, right?
Con and say, and many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many.
Now, what that's going to these pork chop preachers, even in the Israelite community, you got dude that say he was a God-given comforter. You got General Yohanan talking about if it's not under him, it's not of the Lord. You got people talking about they got the 100% truth and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. So it's like all these prophecies being fulfilled. So that's why people will say that the Bible is a man-made book or it's not real. It's too much in it that's coming to pass, bro.
That's right.
And we ever say, and because iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold, because sin is at an all-time high, and everybody for themselves. That's why everybody double crossing each other. Your own 10-year, 20-year homies or whatever will be done double cross you, triple cross you, with back doors or whatever, and got you killed. But we're still saying right in verse 13.
But he that shall endure it unto the end, the same shall be saved, man.
So it's like now, you gotta go ahead.
What it say? And many shall be offended. Scroll up to hold on, man.
Yeah, here you go, right here. Verse 10.
It say now, scroll up one more to where it say in brothers. It say no, Shalaki. No, it's 9. Go back to 9. Shalaki. It say then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another and hate one another. That's what I was looking for. Okay, because I had made a post on Facebook. I said that the Most High is going to destroy all bad bees and all real street niggas. Okay, and so people in my family, 20-year friends that I've known for years, who've been my close friends, they got offended and they tried to assassinate my integrity and my manhood and go on some things that I was dealing with personally in the world because they was offended at what I said. Okay, so now this same person who's my so-called brother in the world, okay, somebody stole this person's car. Somebody stole this person's laptop and stole this person's car. So-called real street niggas, then set him up and stole his laptop and car, right? And then a so-called bad B, she done almost got the man arrested and locked up and lost his security license, and she done bust him in the head with a vase and gave him a damn eternal scar. So now he's going on the internet and he's saying things like, I'm going to kill and slide on those people who stole my car. I'm going to kill that. I'm going to slide on the people who stole my car. You're going to say you're going to kill them. But when I say the Most High going to destroy the same people for breaking his law, statutes, and commandments, you're offended at me now because I'm preaching the doctrine of the Most High. But then you're going to turn around and say you're going to kill them. Okay, so people is oxymoronic these days. Okay, so I never care who got offended. You could be my blood granny. Okay, you could be my blood granny. If you don't like the doctrine, change the channel and excommunicate me from the family. I never care because I know according to the scriptures, I'm going to receive 100-fold. Okay, So people are oxymoronic and they just are wicked because they don't want to keep the laws. People can't pull it within themselves to keep the laws. Who can make straight what the Most High has made crooked, man? So Salaki, I ain't mean to go off into another rant, but I just wanted to make that known. You know what I'm saying? People gonna hate on you, man, for this truth in these last evil days. You just got to endure to the end and be strong.
Yes, sir. Guys, what's up? Matter of fact, hold on, wait a minute. Do we have something?
The brothers, what they appreciate.
I'm gonna read verse 14. This Matthew, what verse we in 24 at verse 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Because right now, this gospel is being preached in everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know what I'm saying, brothers just at 95th at the Red Line, and the French Edomite was out there. Now he from France, but he an Edomite from France out there getting pushed the word. It's the judgment. You know what I'm saying? You even got brothers you got brothers on the continent of Africa right now pushing this word right now. So it's like it's getting pushed. The true doctrine is getting pushed all throughout the world before the end is manifest, bro. That's how we know we at the end, man. It's too many signs. As a matter of fact,
can I say something too? Can I say something? That's the internet scripture. That's the internet scripture too, man. Because this is going global through the internet too. So that's how we fulfilling prophecy. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers in Germany know about the truth. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers in Trinidad saying Shalom and all that. You know, it's the spirit of the Most High.
I can't forget about the young brother in Bangkok, Indonesia, who hit me up on Instagram, and he was like, my people wear fringes. Do you think I could be? I'm like, man, if you living in the jungle in Indonesia and the Most High put the spirit on you to think you want to wear fringes, keep the commandments, man, and find out at the end. Endure to the end, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, because we scattered in all nations. So I'm not going to just tell you to go out there and be wicked and live your best life. I don't know who your forefathers is. If the Most High led you to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and you think you might be an Israelite, then hey, 9 times out of 10, if the Spirit bears witness with our spirit that we the children of God, then who am I to stop from trying to be righteous?
All right, share screen real quick. Share screen real quick. We finna get into these pink moons and stuff.
Yeah, Pastor Ma had a preset right fast.
All right, what you got?
I got Jeremiah 51.
You see it on my screen? You see it showing my screen still?
No, I'm showing my screen, but yeah, I go back to you.
Go ahead. Do yours.
It's the book of you say Jeremiah 51, King?
And yeah, and 28.
Where was I? I'll just get it up here. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 28. And it reads, the book of Jeremiah chapter. You got it.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 28. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon. And we know Babylon is Babylon in this context is talking about ancient Babylon, but it's double to that which is pursuant to Job 11:6. Right? So this is talking about America. It says to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an habitation. Right? And that's how America is going to be, because you got all these nations. They truly deep down inside, the Lord gonna put the spirit on them to hate the horde, right, and hate America and make war against
it. I got a precept for you on that and on the regeneration. He say that's double fold, because that's talking about ancient Babylon, Iraq, and it's double fold because it's talking about the Medes and the Persians. Iran going to come up against America in these last evil days. So dealing with that and dealing with the regeneration, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9, the thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun, man. You know,
there is no new thing. That also going to regeneration as well, and how like not only people is regenerating to this earth, even kingdoms, because that's why this is Babylon all over again. When you read about Babylon, Babylon was what? A place where people came together in one place under one language. What place is that in today?
America, man.
Yeah, everybody come here to speak the English language, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is Egypt all over again, which is why you see the back of your $1 bill. You see the Egyptian pyramid. This is Rome all over again. When you look at the NBA and NFL arenas, it's modeled after the Roman circus. When you look at the Roman circus, the NBA and NFL arenas look just like that. So all these kingdoms is coming back on the earth as well, not just people.
See, back in the Roman Colosseum, you had Edomites sacrificing 200 Israelites a day on crosses and fighting lions and tigers and bears. And today, in these modern day arenas and gymnasiums, you have Edomites we got Jake sacrificing his soul, touching that pig skin. You know what I'm saying? He's selling himself out.
Yeah, Baphomet.
Y'all worshiping that Baphomet, all manners and sorts of wickedness, man, in these last and evil days. We love our people love the glory of the Grecians most of all.
You know what I'm saying? The GOAT.
Just lost in America, man.
You feel me? And he stayed doing
it. They just excluding themselves. It's like they want to be excluded from being the sheeps and the goats. We know that Yahweh Shai going to separate the sheep from the goat. It's like they purposely want to be separated. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity, and enter into everlasting punishment, man.
Facts, bro. Yeah, we can move from that though. For the most part, what's name at? Now this a couple days ago, Tyler, you wanna explain this real quick?
The sister says, Princess Valentina says, people selling their souls. That's right, sis.
Yeah, selling their soul like it ain't nothing, bro. Like it's, you know what I'm saying?
Like Esau sold his birthright like it ain't nothing for a piece of meat.
Exactly. And that's what he got our people doing, like he trying to reverse that. You know what I'm saying? I heard stuff with Esau. He messed with time travel. He trying to go back and reverse that blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the same way he sold his soul with that birthright, he trying to.
It's gonna happen.
It's called quantum physics or something like that, like the quantum realm, where the realm outside of space and time. Like he messing with that, trying to go back and change that blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he got our people selling their soul the same way he did. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got stuff like this, the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And Buddy ain't the greatest of all time or nothing, bro. This is all about Baphomet worship, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he sacrificed his son just off the way this cover of this album look. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Let's get into this right here. Tyler, I break this down real quick.
All right, so about 2 days ago, they said it's a pink super moon. And not too long ago, probably like a month or two ago, it was just a super blood worm moon. Esau got all these weird names for it, but we know this to be the sign of the second coming of the Lord through various precepts. But y'all could really see, this is the pink super moon. I had a precept after you played a video.
All right, Now, when you first sent me this, bro, I thought it was the sun, like kind of looking dim a little bit. You said this is the moon. Look at that, bro. That's how you know we at the end, man. This is the moon. That ain't the sun setting, that's the moon. That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro. It literally like the sun just dimmed a little bit.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
And all the countries in the East, they get like the best view. I don't know why, but they get like the best view.
I do notice that, like when they be saying it be like a super blood moon or something like that, I don't really catch it like that. But it's like whenever they, you know what I'm saying, they do be catching it though.
Yeah, they get the best view through the spirit. But let me go to the book of Acts, 2nd chapter.
I already had it open. I had Joel too before that though. You say the same. I know you going though.
Hey, you say the people over east get the best views just because the scripture in Micah 2:10 say, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted." all the damn air pollution over here in the Americas. You can't see nothing. It's polluted. So over there, they ain't really got power plants and all of that stuff going on, man, like we do here.
That play a part too. This Joel, before we grab Acts, this Joel 2:31.
They say then shall the sun, then it's a Salaki. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come.
Before the great and terrible day of the Lord. Now, why is it saying and great and terrible? Because it's going to be great for the elect, because the great going to be looking for salvation. But then it's terrible for the rest of the other people, the heathen and the wicked of our people. And then in verse 32, this is going into John 3:16. These descriptions that they never pull, right? Read this because it get more specific to John 3:16. I just want to pull this too.
And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered.
Now, don't that sound like John 3:16?
You feel me? For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance.
Now, what is Mount Zion and Jerusalem? Ain't that the people?
Con.
These are the people for the place. Just like you had Jacob, Israel, Mount Zion, Jerusalem. Just like you had Esau, Edom, Mount Seir, and Idomia. You know what I'm saying? It says, for at Mount Zion and Jerusalem shall be deliverance, not everybody, as Yahweh have said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call, the remaining few of our people, that 1/3.
Con. So if he's only going to select the remnant of our people, what's left for the other nations of the world who hate God?
Exactly. It's terrible, boy. Con, Tazama, that's what you wanted? Or you wanted something before that?
Yeah, we could get this one.
All right.
God, this is the book of Acts, chapter 2, and verse 20. I'm gonna start at verse 19. And I will shoot wonders in heaven above the signs in the earth beneath, blood, fire, and vapor of smoke. So the Lord will tell you He gonna show wonders in the heavens.
As a matter of fact, Salaki, my fault. I mean, y'all want to read verse 17 before we get to that? Them dreams and stuff, because brothers been having them dreams. Y'all want to bring out what y'all saw in y'all dreams too?
Yeah. After he finished this,
I mean to cut you off. My fault.
No, after he finished that, we're gonna go into it. We're gonna go into the dreams after he finished that up.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Verse 19.
Yeah, it says, verse 20, it says, the sun shall be turned into darkness. Right? We see that with the solar eclipse. Esau set up the chairs, they laugh and they giggle, and the whole time they rejoicing at their own destruction. It said, and the moon into blood. And we clearly seen that. And that actually lasted. That was the first time I seen it last 2 days. That lasted from Monday to Wednesday. And that's not normal. If you think that's normal, then hey, you gotta check yourself and examine yourself. That's not normal. Right? These is literally the Lord is telling you He's on His way back. How much more do you need? Some jakes, they might need Yahushua to physically pop up on them. And the Lord is not doing that. Like He said, He's gonna shoot wonders. Right? It says,
if He do it, it's a wrap.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. It says before that great and notable day of the Lord. Right? So everybody should be on fire through the Spirit, women, men, children, before that great and terrible day of the Lord, because He's soon coming on this earth. Brothers can bring out.
As a matter of fact, you're going to say what y'all finna say. I'm finna show something too. Because going into verse what did it say right there? In verse what did it say in verse 19? Read that one more time.
It says, and I will shoot wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke.
Right, blood and fire and vapor of smoke, right? Now, it was just another earthquake. So, I mean, not an earthquake, a volcano erupted a couple weeks ago, didn't it?
Volcano, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all were done. Show your screen real quick. Share your screen. Now, they say, I will show wonders in heaven above, right? That's another sign. Share your screen, Doc.
It's up there.
All right. Now, he said, I will show wonders in heaven above. Now watch this. This what happened. This was you had sent me a couple weeks ago, Tazma. Hold on. Before you flip it back. If y'all want to touch on what we talking about, so y'all can talk about it through the spirit, you know.
I got a precept after y'all.
Yeah. God, like, hold on, Salaki. Con. Now somebody want to read verse 19. You can flip it back now. Flip it back.
Con, you up there?
Okay, verse 19. It say, and I will show wonders in heaven above, right? Now watch this. This was a couple weeks ago. Remember, you said this to me, Tasma? I ain't never seen nothing like this, bro. So we saying, boom, and we saying it saying, I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapors of smoke. These volcanoes and stuff that's going on. Now this is the signs of the heavens above. This was 4 weeks ago. Watch this.
Oh, I thought you were. What the heck is that?
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Or something. Oh my gosh! That's a comet. It's shooting stars. So many. Wow. Look, I've never seen shooting stars, Andy. Never seen a shooting star in my life.
Y'all see that, bro?
Your video is better than mine, I bet. Shooting stars.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. Yeah.
This is real, bro. This ain't Photoshop or nothing, because 3 different Edomites gonna record this.
It was more than 3.
Like this happened, like it's always an Edomite to be catching this stuff.
Asteroid or comet or something. I don't know.
Y'all notice that?
That's big.
We never catch it, but we
never catch it, but it's always Edomites to catch this type of stuff.
Hey, Salaki, if you listen to the background, you will hear the little Edomite boy say, that's so amazing, which makes me think of Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Con.
Salaki, I got a precept too.
Con,
I got a real quick point.
Go ahead, Tazama.
Yeah, when they seeing this stuff in person, it's totally different. Like I caught the pink supermoon when it first came. I was a little bit late, but I still kind of seen it. And I tried to take a picture, but it's like it's not the same as you physically being there first person. So I'm like, man, I can't even take a video because it's not the same. So imagine them seeing that right there in person.
What's going on? I don't know.
Con, these 3 different Edomites catching the same scene.
That's more than a comet.
Yeah, and Esau don't know what's going on. Talking about shooting stars, so many.
Right. And it's 3 different Edomites, bro.
That's insane.
So it's like when we see this stuff, we just supposed to know what time we in. We're not supposed to be looking. This is insane, man. This is amazing. So this is Jeremiah 10 and 2. It says, thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. As you see.
What's going on? I don't know.
Hey, this stuff ain't, you know what I'm saying? They looking at it like it's just, oh, wow. Hey, this, you know what I'm saying? This stuff's kind of scare us a little bit.
Con, I got the precept, Con.
Hey,
Luke
hold on,
21 and 25. I got Luke 21 and 25, Con, for you.
All right.
Talking about insane.
Insane.
Yeah, man. I had peeped that, man, when the little white Edomite shorty said that. He said, wow, this is amazing. I never seen nothing like that. I instantly thought about Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. It says the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth the stress of nations. So that's what's going on right now. You got signs in the sun and the moon and stars. They done had damn solar flares. We've been having damn solar flares and all type of stuff going on. You done had chariots on the moon. I've been seeing chariots on the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like they setting up shop or something, the chariots, and then upon the earth, and look, it say in the stars. That's what we just saw, those so-called shooting stars flying down a fleet. And that was right around the Passover. That video reminded me of when the Yahweh Shai, when he was coming to destroy the firstborns of Egypt on the Passover. He was coming to kill that death angel. He was coming to destroy those Egyptians. on the that movie. Remember the Ten Commandments when that green smoke was coming out the sky? They had to put the blood on the doorpost. You know what I'm saying? That's what that reminded me of on the Passover when those shooting stars, so-called shooting stars, was coming down, man.
God.
I got another. Well, you can finish it out some more now.
It says with perplexity. Hey, Google that word right fast. Go ahead, copy that word perplexity and Google that.
Hold on, I'll just type it in. It says perplexity, inability to deal with or understand something complicated or unaccountable.
Hey, that's what them so-called Edomites did. I never seen this before. Wow, this is amazing. They don't even know that shit. I mean, it's like they don't even know that they finna get zapped with hot tempests to smithereens. They don't even know what's going on.
They don't.
But it says the sea and the waves roaring. That seas and the waves translates into the people. The different nations don't know what's going on. They up and down. They don't know what's going on. All right, but y'all got it though.
No, get 26. I get 26.
Oh, we might. Yeah, y'all all say finna say yeah. Read 26.
Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay.
So it's gonna be stuff. It's gonna be stuff that's gonna be stranger than seeing this, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when people see like them cherries, for instance, people gonna be dropping dead just off seeing them. People gonna be dropping dead just off seeing them cherries come down here, bro.
Hey, Salaki, if you could get Genesis 1:14.
I'm gonna read verse 27 first. It says, "And then they shall see the Son of Man coming with the power and great glory." That's why men gonna be hearts gonna be failing them for fear, because when they see him and Yahweh Shai, he gonna be in the biggest chariot, bro.
I had to laugh because I love that, man. That's so amazing, man. A so-called young black man coming back on it. What do they say? They say we the bottom of the totem pole, niggas. They say niggas ain't HIT. And then you finna have the greatest of all time. He finna come back on a chariot. And okay, stand on top of it, and everybody's gonna see him, man. These people they not gonna know what to do. They can't even fathom. People can't even fathom that. But go ahead, the next verse.
Yeah, they gonna think it's an alien invasion, thinking, you know what I'm saying, seeing all people get banged up like these niggas were aliens the whole time.
What do they say the aliens are? They say the aliens are green men. But ain't that the tribe of Judah? Ain't that the color emerald on the ephod on the breastplate? They say it's green. That's the tribe of Judah coming back with a vengeance, man. The lion of the tribe of Judah. So it ain't gonna be little green man. It's gonna be a big, mean, so-called black man slave master coming back with chains.
Good observation. Like, yeah, the ephod breastplate, Judah is the fourth stone on the breastplate, and it's the color green. Yep. And they say it's green. Western, or they say grays or whatever, but then they usually show green aliens or whatever. But this verse 28 say, "And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh."
Hey, I remember Salaki, man. Khan told me that day I was up in his crib, man. He said, "Hey, Ak, it's a chariot outside." I'm like, man, I missed it. So when I finally go out there, he like, come on, man, it's gonna come back around. So I went back out there. We went on the front. They came back around. It swooped and it slowed down when they got over us. And I'm like, "Carl, we screaming, Carl, hello, how about Shimmy? How was that?" It was a beautiful thing. My first time seeing it. It's like it came back for me. They ain't want to leave me in the darkness. They wanted me to see it too. I was excited, man. You know.
Yes, sir. What y'all had though?
Khan say Genesis 1:4.
Salaki, Genesis 1:14. Just to show the seasons with the heavens, you know what I'm saying, with the constellations.
I had a precept after you.
Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 14, and it reads, "And Yahweh said, let there be lights in the firmaments of the heavens." Scoot it over a little bit, King. I can't see the rest of it.
Oh, my fault, Salaki.
It's saying the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. So you know what I'm saying, like the brother Tazma said, you know what I'm saying, that's a big thing, bro. That's a sign, signs and wonders. You know what I'm saying, when you see something in the sky that look like smeared stars, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it looked like to me. It looked like smeared stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Duke
That's like
came
smeared stars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So that's a sign right
He
there.
talking about. He talking about. Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
They don't know what's going on, man. They have no idea.
These are the signs.
And really, those could be chariots in formation anyway.
It could be.
Y'all say, hey, they shall not break ranks.
God.
They coming down here on the mission, man. I truly believe, man, the Most High, I already know he say, I kill, I make a laugh. When I see stuff like that in these last and evil days, I just be thinking it's the Most High coming to smite people. What did he say on Bruce Almighty? He say, smite me, almighty smiter. I believe the Most High is coming down here to smite these people, man. You know what I'm saying? He got angels to deliver people and get them up out of jams. And then he got death angels to smoke these people.
And you right, Con. They could be chariots in formation, because how do birds fly in the sky? Don't they look like this?
Y'all been like the V with that one leading one? That one lead?
Yes, sir. And watch this. This Jeremiah 31:5. It says,
you know what? All right, go ahead, Salaki.
No, I'm gonna fall Salaki. This not Jeremiah. I mean Isaiah 31.
Hey, yo, remember Zechariah, he saw the chariots and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Watch this. It's Jeremiah, this Isaiah 31:5. It says, as birds flying, so will Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem, defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. So you never know, bro. This probably could be chariots in formation. We just don't know. This is like birds flying for real. You say it's birds flying. That's how you gonna defend Jerusalem. Who is Jerusalem?
Yup. That was the precept right there. That was it. Yep.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So it's getting crazy. Anybody else got anything? Because I did want to touch on briefly, Con, real brief. I want you to kind of give a brief synopsis of your dream, and I'm gonna give a brief synopsis of my dream, and then I got this little picture I want to share with the people.
Yes, sir.
Kind of had two precepts, then, bro.
Con Salaki, go ahead, Doc. You got to bring them out.
I won in the book of Ecclesiasticus 43. And real quick,
hold on, Salaki.
Real quick, we was just going over, what was that, Tuesday? We had a little conference call. Brothers was bringing out their dreams that they had, and man, the dreams was mighty.
Wait a minute, when?
Tuesday.
Hey, Con, didn't we have that dream on like Tuesday or Monday?
What's today?
Yeah, it was, bro. Remember I told you I had a dream too on Tuesday. I'm gonna bring that out too.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got some precepts on that too. Yes, sir. We finna bring that out.
That's crazy, man. I'm astonished.
Yes, right, 43 and what?
6. And it's so crazy because I heard one brother one brother said about his dream. I'm gonna just bring it out when brothers go through the dreams.
Yeah, bring it out.
Crazy. But this the book of Sirach, chapter 43 and verse 6. It says he made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. So when you read this chapter, is literally going into the works of the Lord and their due and basically their purpose that he created them for. Right? So the moon is for a declaration of times and for signs of the world, and meaning the end of the world to come. It says from the moon is the sign of feast, right? The new moon, a light that decrees in her perfection. The month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of armies above, shining in a firmament of the heaven. So that just lets you know that the moon got its own light. But this whole chapter get crazy.
Yeah.
Before the second time, I'm gonna go to the next precept. In the book, Wisdom of Solomon, 5th chapter.
What?
Really, I'll start at 1. The whole thing crazy though.
Yeah. The apocrypha heavy, man.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon. This one, this top 10 book.
Oh yeah.
God. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face that shall have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Right? We standing up boldly right now. In the 1950s, they weren't doing this. In the 1800s, you couldn't come out there and say we the Israelites, you so-called white people going into slavery.
Come on.
You couldn't do
it.
Yeah, but right now, we doing it with no problem because we got the spirit of the Lord upon us. We standing up in great boldness. Verse 2, it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. Like the brother Yardan was going off, this talking about when a chariot is being up the elect, they're going to be like, what the heck? Right? Yeah. It's so far beyond all that they look for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he when we had sometimes in derision and a proverb against, they're going to be like, proverb of reproach, Salakia. They're going to be like, that was that janitor. That was
yeah, them so-called niggas, man, from Chicago. Okay. Now, Salakia, I just want to say, because the so-called Christians believe that, the Mormons are going to get beamed up in the rapture. The so-called white man and the Mormons and the Pope, and they believe in all those guys are going to get beamed up. But they're going to be like, oh, my God, these guys was really numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints. They're going to be stunned.
It's crazy that proverb, right? A proverb is like when they say all niggas like chicken and grape Kool-Aid, all Mexicans carry a switchblade. That's a proverb. So like what you said with Chicago, right? Okay, boom. Whenever the Edomite go on a killing spree, right? I see an Edomite in the comment on one of them videos. They be like, well, what are those niggers doing in Chicago, killing each other at all-time rates and all-time numbers and stuff? You know what I'm saying? That's a proverb, right? And a reproach. Because that make people be like, man, I ain't going to Chicago. Them niggas up there killing each other like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? A proverb and a reproach, right? Verse 4.
They say we fools. Shalaka, you got it.
It says we fools counted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Right? So they're gonna be like this. That damn he was a janitor, right? Wearing fringes. That Israelite that was on the corner, right? They're gonna be like, we was just fools this whole time. Verse 5. How is he numbered among the children of God? Right, the brother with the snotty nose, right? But he's showing up to count, right? He got that runny nose, and he got his fringes kind of cut up, but he still got them, right? And he keeping in the faith. They're gonna be like, how is he numbered amongst the children of God, and his lot is among the saints?
Shoes kind of beat up, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, he probably ain't necessarily in some designer clothes, whatever. Well, the Gucci suit sister said to me that one count. She was like, she just said, because I just had on some ones, some jogging pants on. She just because you decided to wear bummy ass clothes don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
God, she was trying. I think she was trying to go on all of us.
She tried to go on y'all.
Yeah.
And then she had City Trends with the fake Gucci suit on with the stimmy check.
Yeah.
It's all right though, man. It ain't nothing.
I'm trying to get into the dreams now.
Yeah, for sure.
Con, you go ahead, go first, Con.
Let me read this scripture before we run with it. It's Acts 2:17 say, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. And this is when you see Edomites be having dreams or whatever. It was an Edomite that had a dream about them going into captivity, man, and it was a horrible end for them. So it's not just us that's having these dreams, it's them too. I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. You know what I'm saying? I want to start first on there.
Con, yeah, go ahead, Con.
Yeah, so man, it's crazy that I dreamed about this, bro. Because first of all, the only type of dreams I have had in the past was about martial law and about the UFOs, though. You know what I'm saying? So like pretty much like, okay, I was in the dream, I went to sleep, and then, hold on, Salaki. So I was in a dream or whatever, and then I heard somebody say, well, somebody came to the door and said that America they bombed Malaysia. That's how it happened. Somebody told Crystal, you know what I'm saying, my rib or whatever, they told her that America bombed Malaysia. So when I heard that, I'm like, Malaysia? I'm thinking about Iran or one of them other countries or whatever. So I went in the closet, took my phone and went in the closet, you know, so I was hiding or whatever. I had hid myself, you know what I'm saying? So like in my dream, I had this app. It was like a bomb app. It was a bomb app. And then it was showing me like places getting hit, bro. And the first place was New York, the Empire State Building. I seen a lot of them buildings falling, and one of the last buildings I seen was the Empire State Building, because I know how it looked. And then it showed it like collapsing real slow. And then I'm like, dang, this really happening. So I'm just freaking out or whatever. So they showed Chicago next. And then I seen a couple of buildings fall in Chicago. And then I got up to look out the window. It was dark. And I was looking for like a bright light that could have been a missile. So like after that, that's when I had woke up out of the dream, bro. And I went on Google and I typed in Malaysia as they allies with the United States or China. So when I looked at saying that they was allies with China, I seen the Chinese president, man, he was dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like ironic, bro. It was like, man, like it was crazy, man. I seen the New York Empire State Building fall, bro. Like fall, like it was falling, just like I shot the video that we were seeing when the nuclear destruction came.
Like, yeah.
It looked just like that, bro.
That video I shot, he said when the nuclear destruction came on that, I believe it was the latest Terminator movie, not that old one with Sarah Connor at the park on the fence, but it was the other Terminator when the nuclear fallout had came.
Oh, Terminator Genesis.
Yup.
Yeah, I seen it. It was falling, bro. It was like falling. Now you can only imagine, you know what I'm saying, how them big old buildings was sounding, bro. I didn't hear the audio of it, but it was just like I had, like in my dream, I had a bomb app, like a missile app, showing me like which places was gonna get hit. And right after New York, it was Chicago. I seen a couple of buildings fall in Chicago, and then that's when I jumped up, bro, because I'm like, man, we in Chicago, so you know, I seen a little cloud of smoke.
Con, that's a heavy dream. So look, that was it, right, Con?
Yeah, so I seen a little cloud of smoke, and then I was like, dang, and then it went away. It went away, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I woke up.
Hey, bro, I got a precept, Siaki. I got a precept dealing with this too. Cause remember, I had a look. This the dream I had, bro. Look, I had a dream. It was some dude dressed in he had a spacesuit on, but he was running from some dude dressed in army gear, and they was shooting at him. So he running towards a beach, and as he running towards the beach, you know what I'm saying? He trying to get on this airplane, and as he trying to get on the airplane must be having gas, so he tried to take off. He took off a little bit, but then it fell right back into the ocean. He jumped out into the water, and then the plane exploded, and it shot him up into the air. And then a big dumb shark. I'm talking about this shark was gigantic, bro. It was huge. It jumped out the ocean, almost ate him, but then it slapped him away, and then he hit something else, and it was something else finna get him, right? So this the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." You know what I'm saying? This for them Christian people that be, you know what I'm saying? Say they want to see Jesus coming back for, oh, I'm ready, I want to be, you know, and I'm saved and all, you know what I'm saying? Verse 19, it says, as if a man did flee from a lion. So you running from a lion, right? A lion finna eat your ass, but you escaped the lion. Oh man, you wipe the sweat off your forehead. Like how they be on the cartoons and TV shows, you wipe the sweat off your forehead. But then as you got away from the lion, here go a bear. You run right into a bear, boom. And a bear met him or went into the house. So you just escaped the lion and the bear. So now it's like you wiping sweat off your forehead again. Man, I just escaped the lion and the bear, right? So you putting your hand on against the wall, right? And leaving his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. So it's like you trying to escape that. And that basically what the Lord is saying when he come back on the scene, there's no way to escape that judgment, bro. You're not gonna be able to hide. And that's basically the dream I had. Dude was running. He was running from people that were shooting at him. He tried to get away in the doggone airplane. The airplane didn't have enough gas. So he ended up back in the water. It shot him up into the air when it exploded. And then a shark almost got him. And then when he escaped the shark, something else got him in my dream, bro. I kid you not. And this was on the same day we all hit our dreams, bro. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, that's crazy, y'all. Hey, that's
when I had that dream, bro, this was the only scripture I could think of. I'm like, man, that one when it said dude was running from the lion and the bear, and he put his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him. That was the only thing I could think of, bro. And that lined up perfectly with what I had in the dream, because everything he escaped, it was something else right there. I'm gonna read that one more time. Verse 18, Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? Basically saying you can't escape that judgment. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, because it's gonna be terrible. May he come back slaying many and saving few. Verse 19, as if a man did flee from a lion, you running from a lion and you escape the lion or whatever, right? And a bear met him. So you run right from the lion, escape the lion, run into a bear, or went into the house, or boom, you got into the safe house or whatever and escaped the bear. Boom, you lay your hand on the wall like it's all good, and he laid his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him. So it's like everything you're trying to escape, you're not going to be able to escape that judgment of the Lord, bro. No matter how far you run, you can run, but you can't hide, basically. Verse 20, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, every dark and even very dark and no brightness in it? Man, bro.
Brothers,
that's that mega spaceship that I was coming on, gonna block out all that light from the sun, man. You ain't gonna be able to see nothing. You know, he gonna cut that sky. Hey, but look, so let me bring this out right fast, man. Like Khan was saying, he said he had the dream on the bomb app that America bombed Malaysia, and he saw the Empire State Building falling over and whatnot. And so you know, he said he looking it up or whatever, but so the brother Khan wake up, right? And he wake up out the dream and he called me. He tell me like, yeah, brother Yaron, I just had this dream. He explained it to me in detail because I was like the first person he told when he called and woke me up. So now, man, I had just woke up at 8 o'clock to put my children in e-learning on the internet for school. So I was up, but I was kind of fake drowsy too, though, at around 8 o'clock. Okay, so bow. Okay, now I go to sleep. After Khan then told me his dream about the Empire State Building, you know what I'm saying, falling over, toppling over, I go into sleep and I have a dream now. Okay, so in my dream, Khan, yeah, it's showing that's the chariot over the Empire State Building. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I go into my dream, man, and all I remember was it was me and a couple of the other brothers, man. A couple of brothers from Chicago, man. There was a couple of brothers in the troop that's from Chicago, prominent members of a certain camp. You know what I'm saying? They was in my dream or whatever. So me and those brothers, well, they was finna get ready to go to work in around an hour or 45 minutes, and I was getting ready to do a video. I was going to go live. I was finna go outside and go live for about 45 minutes and do the work. So they say we got to be at work in an hour. We just gonna go out there with you. So it was me and our brother Shabbatha, and it was two more other prominent brothers from from this one Chicago camp. You know, so man, we standing outside. We go outside. But now, first of all, Salakia, before we went outside, we was in my condo. I was living in a condo in my dream downtown Chicago. So we leave, and I don't know how that would happen because I would never move downtown Chicago. But anyway, this is my dream. So we leave out of my condo. We finna go downstairs and do the video, right? So we setting up the tripods. I look up, I see one light, then I see two lights, then I see three lights, like in the form of a pyramid. So I point at the Akim. I say, "Look, Akim, it's a chariot." You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I say that, it shot down a beam of light like a tempest. Okay, that tempest that's in the apocrypha that talks about nothing was to be perceived but vapors and smell of smoke. Okay, that chariot, there you go, right there. That chariot shot down that tempest straight like that into downtown Chicago. But you know, it was like far back up north, like in Evanston, low key, the north suburb to Chicago. So we had enough time to like run and branch off. So somehow, for some strange reason, when I saw this chariot shoot down this beam of light, me and the Akim we ended up back in my apartment, man, somehow, my condo. So, we trying to take cover. I'm trying to duck my taco and hide inside of the closet or wherever I could hide. And I remember I was grabbing a blanket, man, and I put a blanket in the sink and tried to wet it so that how I want to wet the blanket, like I can't catch on fire. So anyway, I wrapped a wet blanket around me, and what I'm saying, I look at the other brothers, they like, man, you ain't even gotta do that. Look, everybody else in the building is running ass on fire. Okay, they running, everybody's on fire, literally. And we unsinged, not a hair was singed on us like the three Hebrew boys. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the furnace, man. So bow, man. The fire didn't touch us. We couldn't get burned, and we ended up outside. We was back running. It was just utter destruction and chaos, and people was like burnt up, and we was like the only ones left in the whole city. Me and those three other brothers, man. So know what I'm saying. I get to Khan house. Now this is after the dream, right? After the dream, I wake up and call I wake up and call Khan, and I tell him my dream. So matter of fact, no, I went over Khan's house. I woke up and went over Khan's house, told him my dream, and lo and behold, here comes Khan's son with this right here. Let me share my screen right fast. Khan's son comes with this photo, and he says, we say, what if the end of the world looks like this? What if the day of the Lord looks like this? This is what he came and brought me. The Blu-ray cover to this movie right here called The Vat. And it has that same Empire State Building falling over and those tempests being shot down out of the sky from the clouds. And this mushroom cloud also, I forgot to mention, when that chariot shot down that laser beam, and this is what was coming. It was like the sonic boom, and the mushroom cloud was coming towards us. That's why I say we kind of ran upstairs back into the building, or we kind of ended up back in my building because we seen the mushroom cloud and the shock wave coming from the explosion of the laser beams. And I had enough time to run, but so his son comes like, look, what if the end of the world looks like this? And this is exactly what me and Khan dreamt about on that same day together, man. So we just thought that was noteworthy to elaborate on and share with the people, man. That was all on that.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? What anybody got anything else, brother Aisha, brother Tazama?
Oh shoot. You heard that? You want to touch on that real quick?
No, Salaki, no need. You feel me?
Man, that's like, man, we ain't got to do it.
What y'all was saying?
If y'all had anything else, though, you all said we basically.
Anybody got anything else before we close out, man? We can close out.
Yeah, Salaki. Yeah, get the other brother's dreams. That's
crazy. Salaki, yeah, Tazama had the dream too from the other Aki.
God. So I ain't really had too many dreams in the truth like that. I had a couple, but this was like a while back. I was so I went to sleep, and it's another brother that I go to school with, and he was in my dream as well. So it was basically just a big storm, like with waves and everything. So me and him just driving around, going through the storm and stuff. So we going on the curbs. It was crazy. But after the storm came, we could like barely move. It was like these storm waves, it was having us move in slow motion. And it was like the whole sky was purple. And then these Edomite truckers y'all can hear me? Then these Edomite truckers came with these trucks, right? And they start camping around about us. Like they was finna do something to us. And then I just called, I was like, yeah, how about Shimmy? I was shot. And next thing you know, I got teleported from that place where I was at, where the Edomites was round about us, into it was like an all white room. Right? It's like I got teleported after I called upon the name of the Lord. And then after that, I just woke up.
Hey, Con, here go them purple skies. Like y'all see my screen, them purple skies.
Yeah, some cosmic rays. E. Johnson, Con.
I see him. Con.
Hey, it's finna get wild in these last days, bro. You time with that stuff. I've been noticing like the sky was looking funny as hell early before the sun went down, man. Like I've been seeing it look a lot purple lately, man. You feel?
Con, yeah.
It's some truth the way he's saying with that cosmic ray stuff, bro.
Con, yeah, them spiritual powers coming, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gonna lift up a standard, man. When the enemy come in like a flood, brothers gonna be running in the wilderness, in the woods from the damn Edomites. Cause look, man, the Jacob trouble coming. These people got unprecedented. These people have unprecedented weapons, man. They got damn what they got. Okay, these people got
laser guns.
They got flame throwing drones, man. Okay, they got drones that's throwing.
They got nuclear missiles, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're gonna have to. The scriptures say the saints should take the kingdom. So it's like we're gonna have some type of supernatural power to fight Esau, bro. You can't beat no nuclear bomb, bro.
And then Salakia on the lower level, man. The Most High is, I believe, is going to when we running through the wilderness, running from all this stuff, because it's going to be the hour of temptation. You got some people who just gonna stop running and just go to the FEMA camp and take the damn mark of the beast. So you're going to have the Most High going to have certain brothers who are going to have faith, and we're going to keep running and trying to flee. We're going to be sustained with we're not going to be weary. That's the scripture. We shall run and not be weary. We shall walk and not faint, roughly paraphrasing, man. So the Most High gonna lift up a standard with spiritual powers against these things, because ain't no look, Jake man down, Jordan shoes and flat screen TVs. They not prepared to fight against no flame throwing drones or they got chainsaw drones. They got drones with chainsaws on it, talking about killer drones. That's Jake head. Jake ain't ready for that, man.
I got a precept too.
The water, sis. She said a beautiful lesson, man. How about Shimmy? How was Shabbat rock the thumb to the sister?
Yeah, I got one more precept too before we close out. This second, you got my screen shared.
Help you up there.
This second Ezra 16:40. It says, "Oh my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils, you know what I'm saying, the evil times is coming on the earth, be even as pilgrims upon the earth." Now, what is a pilgrim? This is the definition of a pilgrim. Now, first definition pop up now. It says a person who journeys to a sacred place or for religious reasons. And in a way, we're gonna be pilgrims running there with, because you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be the times of the end. You know what I'm saying? But then when you read the verb, it's like travel or wander like a pilgrim. So a pilgrim is somebody that travels from place to place. So it's like in these last days, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be on the move for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Tazama, he was like, "Hey, these shofars we got, bro, brothers might have to blow their rams horn just to identify it, like, I'm a brother in the truth." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got to have our shofars on us, damn that, bro.
Yup, that's right, man. All praise to the Most High for blessing me with a chauffeur, man. So when the time comes, when the wilderness, I could just blow that thing. It might be other Akim. You know how the wolves howl at night when they got a bloody steak? They finna chow down on a bloody victim, and they get the howling, and the other wolves come. Okay, that's how we gonna be, man. Howling with those chauffeurs, man. Probably trying to link and come together, man, because we gonna be on the run, man.
Yeah. You can switch the screen back to that three-way.
Hey, didn't you say Joe Biden was trying to take away guns and stuff?
Where did I see that? I don't even think I saved it. I should have saved that, man. Did I send it to you? I ain't never sent it to you, I saw on the Instagram thing. It was on Instagram, man, with Joe Biden say he finna swoop down and take away all the guns in America. Let me see if I can find it right fast.
Yeah, you going so that'd be last, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Jumping on this lesson, bro. You know, this stuff keep me in it.
For sure.
I think that this might be it. I'm not sure, Akim. I think this might be it. I'm gonna share my screen and play it. I'm not sure, but we just gonna go out on
just across the street, as you mentioned at the top of the debate, is the theater where 9 people were shot and killed inside the Mother Emanuel Church. We all remember that day back in 2015. And every day in our country, over 100 people die from gun violence. You all have plans, I know, on this stage to address the gun crisis, but Congress has not been able to pass a major gun legislation in a quarter of a century. And just think about this. In those 25 years, we've had Columbine, Newtown, Parkland, Las Vegas. We could go on and on. Vice President Biden, I want to start with you. Why should anyone have faith that you're the one who can get this done now?
Because I'm the only one that ever got it done nationally. I beat the NRA twice. I got assault weapons banned. I got magazines that could not.
Oh, hey, this that video he was talking about coming in, people taking their rights away.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm thinking this might be the one. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking.
In them, I got them eliminated, except we had a thing called an election with hanging chads in Florida, and it was not reauthorized. In addition to that, I passed the Brady bill with waiting periods. I led that fight. But my friend to my right and others have, in fact, also given to the gun manufacturers absolute immunity. Imagine if I stood here and said we give immunity to drug companies, we give immunity to tobacco companies. That has caused carnage on our streets. 150 million people have been killed since 2007 when Bernie voted to exempt the gun manufacturers from liability. More than all the wars, including Vietnam, from that point on. Carnage on our street. And I want to tell you, if I'm elected and I'm coming for you and gun manufacturers, I'm going to take you on and I'm going to beat you. I'm the only one who's done it.
Oh, no, that wasn't it, man. But he said basically we finna swoop down, take away your rights, and take away every gun in America.
Dang, I wish that video, bro. We could, man.
I can't find it right now, man. Shalom, freelance. He said, you brothers are on the right path. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you to receive more troops. Khan, to water Akim for your prayers, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, we the Lions of Judah, Salakia. We the Lions of Judah, located here in the Chicagoland area, man. We hope that this lesson was edifying. We hope that this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, man. We want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right. And with that being said, man, double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. Double honors to, Salakia, Shalom to the Akim that scattered throughout the 4 corners, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. All right. With knowledge and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem and Yahweh Shah. All right. And Shalom to the Akim and the Akwatian, man, the brothers and the sisters who subscribe to this form of teaching, man, to this truth, man. All right. Because now ain't the time to be out here preaching with the ice cream truck music. Okay, we out here with the fire. We got the fire truck music riding down, man. It's time to get out the house on fire. All right. So and also
it ain't time to be in the house of mirth. So that's like having too much fun and stuff in these last days. This Ecclesiastes 7:3, it says sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Verse 4, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Too much, you know what I'm saying, laughing, joking, and playing around, and you know what I'm saying, silly, goofy clown. You know what I'm saying? Crazy that.
Hey, yeah, and last but not least, man, shalom to the children, man. I know that the kids be watching too, the children be watching, so shalom, obey them parents, keep them laws, statutes, and commandments, man. So, hey, with that being said, we're going to bid everybody a shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.